We're gonna see how this video goes. I have two children over there who are playing with sand right now, so we will see how many times we were interrupted. Hey there guys, welcome to our Zen Chaos, a little bit of Zen in a world full of chaos. I'm Carrie, and today I'm gonna talk to you guys about how my first trimester has gone and the products that I've used to help with like certain symptoms that I've been dealing with. I just entered my 13th week, which means I'm on the last week of my first trimester, which is great. I'm finally starting to feel better. This trimester has been intense. This is my fourth pregnancy and I'm 30 years old now. So it's been a lot more intense than my previous pregnancies have been. I have been exhausted. I have been the most nauseous I have ever been in a pregnancy. I have just had no ability to do anything. There's been, maybe TMI, there's been like bleeding and other stuff. So it has been a whirlwind, but I'm starting to feel better now. I have energy, obviously. I just drink coffee, which has been so heartbreaking because I haven't been able to drink coffee most of the first trimester, which is probably a good thing, honestly, let's be real. But I miss coffee because I love myself some coffee. So I'm finally able to drink that again, and I have more energy for my kids and for cleaning the house and stuff. I still have to take it easy because of the bleeding, but that seems to be clearing up, and hopefully it will clear up in the second trimester is what I'm hoping. The girls are super excited. Baby's doing great, by the way. Like, all the ultrasounds have come back perfect. So growth is right on track, and heart rate and all of that is great. So that's been really great to see, and has really helped with some of my anxiety, because my anxiety levels have been like out of this world this pregnancy, especially just because it has been such an intense pregnancy. I'm like, there has to be something wrong. Like, why is everything so horrible this time? But my midwife was like, it's just, you're getting older and your body is flooding you with hormones because it's done this a few times before. So if you have any questions about like how my first trimester has been going, or like certain things, let me know in the comments down below. Just overview, it's been pretty terrible, but I've been hanging in there. My husband's been very supportive, and he'll like come home and he'll make dinner on days that I just can't stand in the kitchen. I've lost about 10 pounds, but I'm already overweight, so losing 10 pounds really isn't a huge deal. And it stayed pretty steady the past few weeks. Like, I haven't really lost that much more weight the past few weeks, so that's been great. As we've gotten closer and closer to the second trimester, I've been able to eat like a little bit more. Nighttime is the worst time. That's when I can't eat very much, but yeah, hanging in there. Almost to the second trimester, just got a few days left. I want to go ahead and get into the products that have really been a help to me this first trimester, and maybe if you're going through the similar or the same type of situations, maybe they'll be a help to you. So first I want to get started in supplements that I've been taking. So first is my prenatal. This does not help my nausea. This is like, it ignites my nausea, and my nausea will be like, what are you doing? But if I drink it, or if I take these down with some kind of juice, then I don't taste them as much. But these are the Mega Foods Baby and Me prenatal. I don't want to open this because it smells really bad, but I will do it. See, I'm talking crap about these, but they really are great. So this is how big the prenatal is, and a serving size is 4 of these. But I have not been taking 4. I've been taking 2 a day, just because the taste and the smell and just like the power of these is so strong for me. I'm very sensitive to stuff. So yes, 2 of these a day. And they're great. They're all from like Whole Foods ingredients. So yeah, look these up. Again, it's Mega Food Baby and Me. Next one that I've been using is this papaya enzyme. So I have acid reflux, and that mixed with nausea is miserable. So these actually taste like peppermint Tums. You don't taste like papaya or anything like that, but they've been great. I take 3 before I lay down at bedtime, because laying down, obviously that acid comes up and it's not fun. And this really helps with just kind of chilling out that burn that's been happening. So highly suggest papaya enzyme if you are dealing with heartburn at like any point in your pregnancy. Check with your doctor or midwife, of course, but this is the one I've been using and I've had great results with this. So the next enzyme that I haven't started using quite yet, but I wanted to mention because I'm going to be using it soon, is the Essential Zyme by Young Living. I used to take this all the time before I got pregnant, but the taste is kind of intense, so that's why I haven't been taking it with my nausea, but I am going to start taking this soon just to help break down that food a little bit better, because when you're pregnant, your digestive system slows so that your body can pull like every single nutrient it can out of your food, so that you and baby are getting the most of everything. But what happens is that as a result, sometimes stuff can get like built up in there and it's not digesting as well. So an enzyme is going to help break down that a little bit further and help you pull even more nutrients out of it and help keep down things like acid reflux and digestive like bloat and all of that happens in pregnancy as well. So about to start using this guy again. My next supplement is Natural Calm. This is my favorite one. It's raspberry and lemon flavor, and you just put like a teaspoon. The full dose is 2 teaspoons, but you don't want to start there. You want to kind of work your way up to that. Magnesium is great for not just calming you down mentally, but it also relaxes your muscles a bit. I get really horrible muscle pain in like just day-to-day life, but in pregnancy too, really intense, all like up my neck and down my shoulders and stuff. So this works really great to help with that, and it also helps to calm my anxiety. So magnesium is great. Highly recommend. If you get too much magnesium in your body, it will cause loose stools. So that's kind of a way to kind of gauge it. I know in pregnancy, you go from like constipation to diarrhea in like a heartbeat. So sometimes you might not know, but if you're starting to take magnesium and then you start noticing loose stools, then maybe back off a little bit. Heads up. My next, now this might be a little pregnancy brain. What is the word? Controversial. This might be a little controversial of a supplement to be taking, but I have on occasion, when my nausea's been really, really horrible, or when my anxiety is ridiculous, I have been trying CBD oil. This is from Hemp Victory Garden. It's 100% organic and made in the USA. Now, before everybody freaks out and is like, CBD oil, I know you probably heard of it by now. It's like everywhere. This bottle I actually bought before I got pregnant to help with my insomnia. Insomnia is not a problem anymore. I can fall asleep anywhere, anytime. Sometimes I fall asleep by accident, like sitting on the couch. But this does help with nausea, and it does help with anxiety. It is safe for pregnancy. In my research, do your own research. I'm not a doctor. I'm a doula, not a doctor. I can't prescribe or suggest any kind of medical things. This just works for me. So I have been using this on occasion. I really hate the taste of this. It tastes horrible. Horrible. It's not a good flavor. But once you get it in, it does definitely like calm you down. It is not psychoactive. It's not like THC, so it's not going to give you a high. It's not going to make you like, woo, woo or anything like that. It's not that. CBD oil is actually taken from the hemp part of the cannabis plant, so it doesn't have anything to do with the cannabis buds or any of that. So yeah, just get that out of the way. It's not pot. It's yeah, it's not anything like that. It just is basically an herb to help you relax. It's like chamomile, basically. Usually about like half an ounce when I have used it is what I can take, and that's all I need because I'm very, very, very sensitive to herbs. Like more so than most people. I'm very sensitive to herbal remedies, so that has been helping a lot. I think that's mostly it as far as like traditional supplements. Now I want to get into beverages that have been kind of helping me. Obviously water, water, water. I drink 96 ounces of water a day. That's a very strange number. It's because I have a 32 ounce Yeti. I fill it up 3 times a day because I'm supposed to get about 100 ounces of water a day. So drink 96 ounces of water. But when I'm having trouble calming down, anxiety, all of that, I use some chamomile tea. Love, love, love. I like traditional medicinals. I think they're a great one. For nausea, purely peppermint tea has been really great for me. Anything peppermint flavored is always like my go-to when I'm feeling sick. And then lastly, of course, traditional medicinals, pregnancy tea. This does contain red raspberry leaf, so depending on how sensitive you are to herbs, you might not want to use this in your first trimester. You might want to wait until your second trimester, depending on what your midwife or OB suggests for you. This guy, Ninja Red. So I just drink it out of the bottles, but I have these like in my car and in my purse. But Ninja Red is a drink by Young Living, and it has wolfberries, also known as goji berries, which are very energizing and cleansing, and this also has a bunch of other antioxidant rich fruit juice in them, as well as some essential oils, mostly just citrus oils in them. But I love this. It's great. I like to mix it with a little bit of lemon lime soda that I get from Whole Foods, and it makes it taste like bubble gum, kind of. I think that's the closest like flavor that I can compare it to, but it's great, and it tastes the same going down as it does coming back up. So Ninja Red I think is amazing. If you can't get your hands on Ninja Red because of price or availability or whatever, cranberry juice mixed with Sprite is also really great. If you're dealing with nausea and you know you're gonna throw up, but you want something in there to try and keep you a bit hydrated that's not water, cranberry juice mixed with Sprite or a lemon lime beverage of your choice is great. Tastes the same going down as it does coming up. Food wise, the things that I was able to eat the most when my nausea was the worst was cold pineapple, diced pineapple, carrot sticks, like the baby carrots, and these applesauce packets. Kind of like gave me like little sugar energy boosts here and there. Most days I was able to eat 1 to 2 meals. Not big meals, but smaller meals. I was able to get those in, but I just had no appetite at all. It's finally coming back. I'm starting to get pregnancy cravings. I'll talk about those in my second trimester update. But yeah, that was hard, not being able to eat. But pineapple, carrots, and applesauce packages were a great help to me. Oh, and then what are these called? Peppermints. Just straight up old school corn syrup, red dye 40 peppermints. So bad. But these would help me. I would lay in bed and just have one in my mouth before falling asleep. Real safe. Choking hazard. And that would get me through the night nausea to the point where I could fall asleep so that I could ignore it. I do have my little bag of essential oils here. A couple have helped me And I have them in here because we went on a road trip and so I needed to pack them because I'm a sucker for punishment. So the two that have helped me the most have been the Kid Sense line Tummy Dries and the Jade Lemon. So regular lemon is great. It smells wonderful. But there's something so bright and beautiful about the Jade Lemon that it smells like lemonade. That's what it is. It's like sweeter than plain lemon oil. I don't think I have my plain lemon oil in here. I think it's in the bathroom. Because it is in the bathroom. Rennie knows. But this Jade Lemon, oh my gosh. If you can get your hands on this stuff, it is my favorite. It's my favorite. And then the Tummy Dries, if you see, this is from the Kid Sense line, and so it's very safe. It's very diluted. It's made for kids. I just put a roller filament on there so that I could just roll it on my tummy. It's not my favorite smell because it has fennel, I believe, in it, and maybe licorice, which I'm not a huge fan of. Yeah, so it has fennel and anise in it. Anise has that like licorice smell to it. And I'm not a huge fan of those smells because they both smell like black licorice. But it does work wonders. So I just put it on a circle around my belly button. And this really helps to calm down my stomach. And I know that it's safe and all good because it's made for children. So I'm not worried about like overdosing myself on oils or anything. A couple other scents that have really been helping is rose. So I use this rose water by Heritage Store. I love this stuff. I buy it like all the time. Anytime I run out, I get some more of it. It's great. I've really been loving this rose water. My cat's trying to knock over the camera. Are you gonna do it? No? Good, thank you. Rose water, it smells great and fresh, and yeah, I just love this. I just like put it on my neck or just like splash it on my face or whatnot, and that just kind of awakens me and makes me feel like, okay, I got this. And then lastly, I've been using these Young Living seedling baby wipes, and these are lavender scented, and they just smell really nice. I just love the way these smell, and I use them as like a face wipe to help calm down my redness, and just to like kind of ground me a little bit. There's something so nice about like when you're feeling really sick and you take a cool wet cloth and just kind of like rub your face with it, and if that cloth happens to be infused with essential oils as well, all the better. Lastly, the last thing that's been helping me a lot is one of my doula essentials actually. It's these Hot Snaps hot packs. So this one's already been activated and used, which is why it's all hard. Usually these are liquidy, and if you can kind of see it right there sticking through, there's like a little metal coin in there, and you pop it and then it expands kind of like candle wax, and then it gets really, really hot. And I've been having a lot of like lower back aching, and then of course like uterine pain from uterine stretching, and my shoulder and neck have been hurting really bad a lot lately. So these are great. I have a few of them, like probably like 12 of them, because I use them as one of my doula supplies, but it's been great. I'm a fan. I love these. I also have my like Old Faithful, like old school hot pad, and that's been great too. But sometimes if I'm not near a plug, or if I want to lay in a certain way that like I don't want the cord and it's getting ripped out of the wall and I'm like tangled up and everything, then I'll just reach for one of these guys, and it's easy, and I can just like put it on the spot, and maybe like just lay like this and allow that to like heat up the muscle. And it gets really hot, and it stays hot for a pretty substantial amount of time. So if you're a doula, or if you get muscle pain or anything like that, it's just hotsnaps with a Z.com, And that's pretty much it. Those are like, I mean, pretty much it. This is like a 20-minute long video, but that's all the stuff that I've been using, and it's been such a help to me. And hopefully if you have the availability to get some of these products, I hope that they're a help to you as well. And that's it. That's my first trimester update. I can't believe we're here. We're like going into the second trimester already. It's funny because I keep forgetting that I'm pregnant, and I'll like lean over like this, and then my belly gets squished, and then I'm like, oh, bad idea. Stretch out, stretch out. So yeah, good job, Carrie. Let me know if you have any questions or comments or anything like that down below, and I'll talk to you next time. Okay,